Phyllis and Candace are sisters tangled up in a huge family feud. Currently, Renee and Candace are not talking to Phyllis because they believe she stole very expensive jewelry from them. But it all started when Candace accused Phyllis of stealing her wallet. Take a look.
Me, Phyllis, and Renee were really close growing up. Me and Phyllis became inseparable. She was having a hard time. I called her up one day to catch up on old times, and then she says, hey, why don't we go shopping? So we went shopping for her. And on the way back to my house, she linked in and gave me a big hug. I then got into my apartment, and I realized my wallet was missing. And so I confronted her, and I asked her, like, do you have my wallet? And she told me no.
I felt it was ridiculous that she feels that I took her wallet. A few weeks later, her wallet showed up at the post office.
And I said, yeah, I think I found my wallet. And she said, see, I knew somebody would turn it in. I never told her that I spoke with the clerk.
All of a sudden, they said that I anonymously took her wallet and dropped it off at the post office.
I found it in my heart to forgive her for that. And so I invited her over. On her way to the restroom, I noticed that she was in my closet. At which point she said, oh, look at all your perfume. But immediately I had this gut feeling that something was missing. And I searched my entire closet to find out that my nameplate was stolen.
I find out that she was telling everybody that I stole her gold-plated necklace that says Candace. Why would I do that? It says Candace right on the neck. And then the necklace is so small, I can't trade it in for money. And now Candace isn't the only one who's saying I stole something from them.
Renee, those are your sisters on the tape. Do you believe Phyllis stole from Candace?
Yes, I do believe Phyllis stole from Candace. Because she stole my wedding band.
She stole your wedding band?
Yeah. It all started basically on Thanksgiving, this past Thanksgiving. I invited her and her family over, along with my family. I was hosting Thanksgiving, so I invited friends' family over. Phyllis didn't even have a ride to my house. I sent the Uber all the way 30 minutes away from my house to bring her family to my house. Phyllis got up, she took a plate of food that was on my counter and threw it on the ground. Food splattered everywhere, and I said, oh, time to go. Because every time it's a family gathering and she's there, they end like this. Police are called, it's a big fiasco when it's supposed to be a good time. And so I'm like, yeah, let's go, moving along. And she's all up in my face, like, you think you so much better than everybody? You think because you got this, you got that? So she took this big pan of macaroni and took it outside and threw it on my front porch. And she's up in my face. I don't remember the exact words, but basically what I did here was, hit me, B, you going to jail. And I was like, I don't have to hit you, you just need to leave. And so she's standing right there at the edge of the steps, and mind you, it's this macaroni that she's threw down. And so she's telling me to hit her, like trying to provoke me to hit her. Right. And I just do this, and she throws herself down a flight of stairs. She's so dramatic. She
threw herself down the flight of stairs.
Yeah, and I have witnesses that say that because what I think she was trying to do was get me locked up. And so I walk up to her, and I say, you know what? I apologize if I offended you in any way. I did not invite you over here for this. I invited you over here so we could have a good time together with our families. And she started crying. I started crying. We gave each other a hug. And she came inside. And she was at my house the entire weekend after that. We cooked together, watched movies together. Well, the last night she was at my house was Sunday. We were up in my room watching TV. And she was laying on the side of my nightstand, and that's where I put my wedding band and my watches every night because my fingers kind of swell up.
Room for 7 and much, much more. The first ever GLB.
Swell up, so I take my ring off. I reach over and I put it in my nightstand. She leaves that night. My husband took her home. And when I get up the next morning to get ready for work, my wedding band was gone.
And what picture did you see on Facebook?
Oh, okay, so this was all in November that this has happened. In January 6th to be exact, she posted a picture holding a family member of hers, and she had a diamond ring on, and it had a wedding band attached to it. What I assume is either that is my ring and she's been wearing it as if it's hers, or she traded my ring in for something that she would prefer to wear.
Well, we're gonna find out today. Did you take her ring?
No, I did not.
Okay.
And the ring she's saying that's online is actually my promise ring I have on my finger.
Did you steal your other sister's wallet and necklace?
No, I actually, I wanted to say one more thing. I adore you. I love you.
That's what you told me the
with
day
all
you
my
stole
heart.
my ring. And I
I'm
love
gonna
you
continue
too.
to say this, and we're gonna see today if I stole your ring or not.
You're here today because you took a lie detector test.
Yes, and I called.
She thinks she's gonna pass it.
Begged them to come.
That's why she takes that test.
Because
Do you
I
think
didn't.
your relationship will improve if you pass?
I don't want a relationship with them after this. I just want to clear my name.
They're your sisters? No relationship?
she knows
with
she
them?
failed.
I just want to clear my name.
I just can't believe what I just heard right now. You say you don't want a relationship with us,
No,
but
I
you
don't.
sit here and you just said you looked up to her, you think she's beautiful,
I do.
you admire her. You're
do.
sitting here on national TV manipulating her.
Still.
Manipulating her.
I'm going to bring out Dan at this time. What do you got to say about this?
Well, Steve, obviously you've got some sisters that are in a bad situation. She's got several medical conditions, she's on various medications, and not uncommon that somebody with that situation becomes untestable because they don't produce polygraph tracings that are interpretable. So I conducted several credibility assessment tests that I've discussed here on the show previously. One's used by the FBI, the police, and you know, as a former police officer, interviewing people leak deception, or you can tell when they're truthful. I conducted a scientific content analysis where I analyzed the content of her statement. I conducted a forensic assessment interview where each question is scored numerically, almost like a polygraph is. I've also conducted a Morgan interview theme technique where I showed her photographs and she had to tell me stories about it. My professional opinion as an investigator and a polygraph examiner for over 26 years is that she's extremely deceptive when she says she did not steal that ring.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
If it's somebody I really loved, if I really loved that person, I don't think I would destroy that relationship over a piece of metal.
It still can be prepared. It still can be repaired.
But she don't want to repair it.
Right.
If I took that ring, I wouldn't.
Oh, but she loved me. She adored me. She all these
I didn't
things.
take that ring.
No, because you took it and you traded it for the ring you got on your finger.
This was a birthday present.
What happens now?
I just hope that she will own what she did. That way, we can work on fixing things and healing it moving forward, because we have kids. But the fact that you will continue to lie, when this expert just came out here, been doing this for years, and you still gonna sit here and lie in front of the whole world?
Your sisters love you, and they're basically begging you to say, just give the ring back and we can all be this normal,
probably can't give
loving
it back.
family. But
Just own it.
Even if you said, yeah, I took it.
I took it, this what I did with
Here's
it.
your chance.
Give me that. Give me that. Give me that piece.
And you'll
I
accept
still
it.
look for my ring. Give me that piece.
And you want me to lie on myself?
You
You do all the time?
I called the show.
Because you don't
to show
have nothing
my
else to do.
innocence.
You want to come here and be
Nothing
a
else to
scene.
do?
That's what you want to do.
Do
this
this-
is a joke
do this
to you.
to
This is a
myself?
joke.
It's not
it's
a joke.
You
It's
thought
not
you
a
was going to
joke.
come here
So
and
you're
pass
not,
the test.
you're not going to admit to taking the ring?
No, because I can't
Her
say I got
wallet.
something that I have. I never took it.
You're not taking, you didn't take her wallet?
No, I didn't take her
Her
wallet.
necklace?
No.
Okay. So you're willing to sacrifice two sisters that you've grown up with your whole life
And the rest
that love
of the
you
family.
because of this?
It's about pride.
Yeah.
Someday,
it's,
you know
it's
what?
not
Yes, it
about
is.
pride.
Yes, it is.
I'll
It's
say,
not about
I'm going to say
pride.
this and the show's over. It's sad that you're taking a piece of metal over the love of your sisters. Look,